do this if you keep attracting men who are trying to get you to provide for them. Have you ever had the experience where you've been in a restaurant with a man and then he suddenly disappeared to the restroom when the waitress came with the bill? Or the bill came and he just leaned back and looked at you and didn't pay? And maybe he asked you directly to pay. Maybe, and providing isn't only about money, it's also about effort, right? Maybe he asked you to come driving to his house, or he asked you to come driving to the area where it's comfortable for him to meet, or whatever he's pushing you to do, he's pushing you into the masculine energy. So basically, what to do if you keep attracting men who are trying to push you into your masculine energy of a provider, protector, and who, either kind of like push you there by actively asking and telling you to do this, or by being so passive, by just not picking up the bill, hiding, or hiding at their place until you come and pick them up. So I wanted to address this topic because actually many of my one-on-one clients have this issue that they are super successful in their career, but then attract those kind of men. It's like, wow, right? Like a big shock. Why do those men behave like that? So the number one reason why you even attract men like that is because they see you as capable. They see you as capable and they see you as a high achieving woman. So you either told them that you have an amazing job and that you're super successful with a couple of degrees or 1 degree even, or they just smell the energy that you're so successful and they just gonna try to push you to pay for them, and they will just wait until you do so. And the sad part is that if you are high achieving, you actually might even do it because you are used to taking action, right? You're used to working hard to get your results. You're used to working hard to be rewarded in your career. And that's okay. That's good. That works in your career. However, if you're in this situation and you know what I'm talking about, like this video isn't for everyone, but if you have been in this situation, then you know that it doesn't pay off to pay for a guy. It doesn't pay off to drive to him. He will be so lazy and he will not do the same for you. It will not even be 50-50. When you are the one who's paying, driving to him, doing stuff for him, helping him, he will most likely receive it in his feminine energy, be like, thank you, he's so kind to me. And then you will feel like, wow, am I a fool or what? I just did it because I also want you to pay sometimes, at least, and I also want you to drive to me. So if you can have a logical conversation with this guy, you might convince him to do 50-50 stuff with you. 50% he will pay and you pay 50% of the time. But if you have chemistry with this man, one of you has to be in the feminine energy. Like if you have chemistry with him, if you think he's hot, if he thinks you're amazing and hot, one of you will be in feminine energy and one will be in masculine energy of paying, driving, doing high effort things. So chemistry is always comes with polarity, and one of you is going to be in feminine and one of you in masculine energy. Okay, so you probably notice like even your high effort doesn't pay off because he doesn't move his, right? Like he's not doing anything. But then it's like, but you think he's hot, and then what to do now? Okay, there is a solution to that. There is a solution to that. And as much as I want to give you all of that in this video, the fastest way to transform your dating is work with me one-on-one in, in a very intimate container of one-on-one calls and daily Voxer support, because I get to really spot the reasons why you attract those kind of men and what to change in order to attract high effort provider men, and what to add in order for it to be also attractive. Because when I changed and I wanted to go out with provider men, I struggled with the attraction because I was in my masculine energy and they were in the masculine energy, and it was just weird. So anyways, the fastest way is one-on-one coaching. So if you're interested, just DM me. My email is in the description box. But I'm going to give you a few tools what to do so that you can already start shifting, right? Okay, first things first, stop showing up as capable. I know it's hard for high-achieving women to show up as incapable, because you would never show up like this at your job, right? Like if you show up like, I'm incapable, I don't know how to do things, wait one day and you're fired, right? Like, of course, that's in business, in your career, in your job, we have to provide skills, being capable, and work properly, of course. However, when you want to attract a provider and you want to get rid of the guys who just annoy you with their wishes and want you to provide, show up as incapable. And in fact, a provider, a wealthy multimillionaire, will not see this as a flaw. He will not. He is not looking for someone equally capable as he is. A multimillionaire, a provider who wants to provide for you, fulfill your desires and your needs, he is not looking for a capable woman. He is looking for a woman who's capable of receiving, not capable of being self-sufficient. You understand what I mean? He wants to give to you. He wants you to receive, so he doesn't need you to be capable. All right, but if you show up like leaned back, incapable, then basically those men who just want something from you, want you to provide, drive to them, and you're like, I don't like driving. I'm not bringing my wallet. What do you do for a living? Well, I breathe, right? Like, you don't have to tell them anything. Even if you have multiple businesses or a CEO super rich, don't lead with your success. This is how you get rid of the guys who want you to provide. And this is how you also attract a multimillionaire, because he doesn't want someone to compete with. Okay, if he finds out later that you are so smart and amazing, even better, right? But basically, a multimillionaire would choose the woman who is truly incapable over the woman who is self-sufficient and doesn't need him. It is what it is, right? And you're just playing like you are incapable. You're not really incapable. You can do everything yourself, and that's your gift too. This is your luck, because you can do everything yourself. If the guy doesn't behave good, you can be like, bye, I don't need you, actually, I was just playing. So that's really powerful. I believe this is so much more powerful than a woman that's truly incapable, because she truly needs the guy and you just act like that. Anyways, but this is how you get rid of the guys who want you to drive to them and to provide for them. And this is how you also attract those multimillionaires who want to give to you and provide for you. But they just need to at least see you acting incapable. And I promise you, the multimillionaires, your provider, he will figure this out sooner or later, that you are such a boss babe, that you can do anything yourself. He will like that even. He'll be like, well, I like it. I like that when you're without me, that you can get everything done. Like, he will say that even to you. Yeah, that he likes that. But they also like that when you are in their presence, you let them do everything. Paying, picking you up, making plans, and you just get to relax. Just like get to relax and receive. Okay. So that's my number one tip for today. Make sure to not lead with your achievements. Give him the credit. And I understand if we like someone, if we're attracted to someone, we kind of want to impress him. But when you impress a guy, you actually, in his eyes, you look like you're not worthy of his love and providing. I know it's crazy because when you're at your job, of course you want to impress the boss, right? To get the job, to show all of our achievements. That's normal. I mean, even I do that, right? Like I post testimonials from my other clients to show how capable I'm as a coach, right? You need to see it. However, in a relationship, in a polarity, when you show your achievements, you will think, oh, she actually feels unworthy of me. That's why she's leading with her achievements. But if you don't show anything, you're like, I don't need to show anything. I'm worthy of good treatment. If you don't treat me good, next. Thank you, next. Like this is actually confidence in a man's eye. Okay. So I hope this video helps you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you desire to transform the way you are dating and you are sick and tired of having no success in dating. I mean, you are an amazing, successful woman in your career. You also deserve success in dating. And if this is what you want, then DM me for one-on-one coaching. And let's make 2023 a completely different year for you. Okay, so reach out and then we can talk about what exactly you need help with and how I can help you. My email is in the description box, or you can send me a DM on Facebook or on Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.